What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades. We're continuing our Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo. Last time we left off, Misha was absent for some whatever reason, and Shizune has opened up to us a little bit about her feelings and how our relationship should work. And it was weird and a little bit of argumentative, but I don't think we've hit that point where things get really, really shitty. Unless that was it getting really, really shitty. If that's the case, then I don't know. But anyway. The next day, I walk up to my usual vending machine at lunch, only to find that it's out of my favorite drink. Secreted so far away from most of the classrooms between the storeroom and the library, it's like no one knew about it. I expected the vending machine so close to the library to be booming with customers, but then again, the library is empty most of the time, and anyone who goes there is only doing it to look for stuff to pad a paper with. No one stays there longer than they absolutely have to. For the past month, it's been working out in my favor, but the trade-off with a vending machine no one knows about is that it's never restocked. Settling for a can of orange soda. Yo, orange soda is the best soda, in my opinion. I usually drink Sprite, though. I decided on drinking it here instead of waiting until I get to the cafeteria, when the library door opens next to me. Ah, I've been looking for you. Yuko seems to be acting a lot more assertive than usual today, although it isn't enough to keep her from going back to mumbling immediately afterwards. Return your books, please. I mean, the library's books. The books you checked out that are really overdue. Some of them are on waiting lists. Oh, I forgot. I keep checking out new ones and forget to return the old ones. That happens to me all the time at the university libraries. It's so embarrassing. Do they send someone to try and get you to bring them back? No, the university library is bigger. They don't notice if I have to borrow something longer than normal. It's convenient because their policy on keeping the books too long is really stricter than here. I like how despite what she said, Yuko has no problem with borrowing books for longer than she's supposed to anyway. It makes her being so on top of my own lateness a little hypocritical. It takes a thief, I guess. Catching on the meaning of her words around the same time I do, Yuko clams up and starts backpedaling furiously. That's different from this situation. It's totally different. Yuko stares at her nails for a second, as if she really wants to bite them, but is too self-conscious to do so. For instance, how long it's been. You checked out some of these books months ago, Hisao. Sorry, it's just that other people want to read them too. If you're a slow reader, that's okay though. No, it's a total screw-up on my part, to be honest. I haven't even read some of them. I shouldn't keep taking out books when I have a backlog. That's not good. Yeah, it really isn't. Now I'm starting to copy a habit of her trailing off quietly. Her awkwardness is very contagious for some reason. That said, I'm surprised. Yuko seems almost normal today, although every now and then her waitressy nervous tics keep popping back up. Come to think of it, she didn't act this way when I first met her. She was a little clumsy and neurotic, but it wasn't anywhere near the severe till Shizune Misha and I ran into her at Shanghai. It could be that Yuko has a complex about having kids from the school seeing her waitressing. Is that even a word? Waitressing? I guess that it was a little odd for her to pick the closest cafe to the school to work in. Then, in that case, maybe the place having so few customers could be considered a lucky break. Well, I get it. I'll return them right after school. As soon as possible, please. Wait, can I ask you for one more thing? Sure, what is it? I have to go for a while, but I can't just leave the library empty. Sorry, but can I ask you to watch it while I'm gone? Just for a little bit. I'll be right back as soon as possible. You're in the student council, so I'm sure if you did it, it would be okay. Alright, I'll do it, don't worry. Thank you. Yuko quickly slides forward as if she's so grateful she's about to give me a hug, but stops 2 centimeters into it, which ultimately just makes the gesture look extremely confusing. I'm also surprised that she can control her momentum so well, since it seems like she's kind of clumsy. Before I can say as much as you're welcome, she's already dashing up with the urgency of someone late to an appointment. It could be the case, but I wouldn't feel safe assuming so. It's Yuko, and she seems the kind of person to treat everything that way. Now that I'm in the library, I feel a bit silly. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, so should I sit down like I normally would and read? It probably would do, but I wouldn't meet Yuko's high standards. Maybe I should sit at the librarian's desk and give everyone who comes in a stern and analytical glare. I use Shizune's as a starting point and practice it a couple times in the mirrored surface of a pen. I think it looks pretty good. Frustratingly, no one comes in, so I give up on the idea quickly, and decided to go looking for Hanako instead. It's deserted. I think I see someone, but the second I blink, whoever it is gone. As soon as I return to Yuko's desk, I crack open an interesting-looking book. A familiar person swings in front of me like a falling pendulum. Oh, crap. I need this guy to die. Yo, librarian, I've been looking around for you for like 10 minutes. What? It's you. Man, you must be really getting around, or the student council makes you get around. Those bitches, how could they? Slave drivers. You must be exaggerating, because it took me 30 seconds just to do a slow walk around the place. The thought is overridden by my surprise to see him. Where did you come from? Why are you here? What, can a guy go to the library now? I can't even go to the library without some young buck like you give me a third degree over it. I see some girl coming in here all the time, but no one ever asks her what she's doing here. It's because she reads and I don't. He must be talking about Hanako. Although I suppose they both avoid people. I want to tell him that reading is what you usually do in a library, so if he's not reading, whatever he's doing is bound to make him look way more suspicious than her. In the end, though, I'm too surprised by him practically appearing out of thin air. That doesn't tell me what you're doing here. I'm here because of you. His response makes me feel confused. Maybe I fell asleep and this is all some weird dream. This Kenji isn't real, but really my subconscious. Is he gonna start giving me a deep but vaguely worded advice now? Because of you, I got chased out of my dorm by feminists. Now I wander this library like a soldier without a country or a ghost. I should haunt you for ruining things for me. It's a shame. It would have been an interesting dream, but it seems like this is the real deal. Yeah, you had to start working with women, and I brought them to my door. You remember that? You should, since you were there. After that day, I knew they were onto me. I should have trusted my instincts, but I was so young and stupid. That wasn't even a week ago. Then my dad called and said one of my letters hadn't been delivered. The post office couldn't have lost it, so it must have been intercepted. Information warfare. That's when I knew my secret hideout was compromised. Now I'm on the run, like a fugitive. It's code red. Dorms aren't secret. They put your name and number on a board right in the doorway. I knew it. I know I saw that. They're diabolical. When I put up a big Wild West wanted poster, if they're gonna be like that, wanted dead or alive. Probably alive so they can clone me and turn me into a grasshopper. Oh my god, I've never met someone like this in real life, but I feel like if I did, they'd be so annoying. Oh god, this guy needs to die. Jumping without warning into the empty chair opposite me, Kenji takes out a cigarette and starts spinning it between his fingers. I've never seen him smoking before, so it must be for effect. I can't even live where I want anymore. This is where it all begins. The tactical brilliance. I mean, once they're in your home, it's over. Like termites. If the feminist plan for dominance starts there, where the fuck can we go? The only question is how they would take a page out of the termite playbook when the women are naturally repelled by wood. What? What? I don't get what? Okay. I need to end this conversation as soon as possible. You can never go home again. Is that how the saying goes? Man, I don't know about never. I was just there. I don't know anywhere else I can shower and get new clothes and eat and use the bathroom and watch TV. I have to keep watching the news to keep informed. For someone ousted from his dorm room and living on the run, he sure has no qualms about going back there several times a day for long periods of time. But by now, he's slowly turned away from me and is talking to a revolving display of murder mysteries. There's really no point in interrupting him, I guess. Did the music just like rip? Oops. Hello? Go back. Oh crap, I forget my scroll is broken. So it's like, I don't know what they said. Come on! You kept sucking down that juice. Sorry guys, I hope you read it. So it wasn't even juice, it was soda, and it's gone now. And what do you mean sucking it down? I had 2 sips. Yeah, right, you had like 50 million sips. That's not even possible. Maybe for you, I just go beyond the impossible all the time. Okay, whatever, now I'm thirsty too. I'm gonna get my own juice, I'll be right back. He does come right back, so quickly that I expect he knows about my secret vending machine. Got you one too, hope you like grape. We're even for the pizza now. Thanks. I want to tell him that I lent him nearly 10 times the cost of a can of grape juice, but that might make him seem petty. God damn it, I hit the spacebar too early. You know, it's lucky break for me that I managed to run into you here. Man, I kinda need you to do me a favor. Although it's cynical, I wonder if him getting me juice was so he could ask me for this favor. If so, it was very transparent and poorly timed. I know Kenji would think about something so deeply though, just asking for things straight out is more his style. You need to recommend me some books. But I thought you didn't read. How did you know? You told me. You said you think people discriminate against you because you don't read. Well, they do, and I do read. I read audiobooks because that's the way of the future. I have to read a book a month for literary studies, though, and I found out that the school doesn't really accept much such classes as advanced cryptography. If I don't read a bunch of books, they're gonna fail me. I can't fail literary studies. That'll make me illiterate. That'll mean my mom was right, and moms can't be right. What? Where's this logic coming from? I'll just have to study literacy as much as possible. What about doing some extra credit? No thanks. It's bad enough I'm gonna have to carry around these stupid things now. He picks up a dictionary, flips through it, and places it on the murder mystery rack behind him. I can't believe this is actually the medium that our ancestors used to look at porn. I spat my drink all over the book that I'm still holding, damaged beyond any hope of repair. I quickly check the back and see its suggested retail price of 7,900 yen. I think I might have a heart attack. Wow, destroyed. Shouldn't have done that though. They take vandalism super seriously here. You're gonna get canned. He chortles, amused, before taking an extremely long, loud sip from his can of juice. Oh god, I hate people like this that just keep talking. It's not vandalism. I didn't do it on purpose. You made me do it with your words. What do you mean canned? I don't want to be caned. Caned. There's something wrong with me. I don't want to be caned. Wait, chill out. I didn't actually mean they actually cane you. They'll just make you pay for it and really, really yell at you. It's not like they're gonna bite my ass off. It's not that big a deal. I don't care if it's figurative. I don't want to get caned or get my ass bitten off or any kind of punishment. You dumbass. What am I gonna do? I'm the only person in here that she knows I have anyway. I can't even throw the book in the trash. It'll be found. Then she'll know. Damn, dude, stop being so weird. How is it weird not want to be fined? Man, stop flipping out, man. I'm not flipping out. I'm trying to save money. So cheap. I'm about to strangle when I hear Misha's wahaha coming up for the hallway. Apparently Kenji hears it too and uses the opportunity to quickly vanish behind the autobiography section. Like the wind. Hi, Hee-chan. Misha shouts exuberantly, dragging an embarrassed Yuko behind her. Hee-chan, were you talking to yourself? On one hand, saying yes could make me look kinda crazy. On the other hand, if I blow Kenji's cover, he might go off and make me look like crazy by association. Yes. Ha, okay. Don't be embarrassed, Hee-chan, I did it too, sometimes, when I'm alone. La la la. Nothing happened while I was gone. Absolutely nothing. It smells like grapes. I'm wearing a grape-scented cologne. You're not covering yourself well, Hisao. I lie brazenly and obviously. From her reaction, I'm going to assume that she knows I'm lying, or thinks that I have abysmal sense for colognes. Since the can of grape juice I drank from is still right there, it's likely to be the former. Fortunately, she doesn't ask any follow-up questions. What are you two doing together? We had lunch together. Strictly business. A business lunch. I try to picture Misha in a suit having business lunch with anyone. Somehow I just can't see it. What kind of business? You don't know? It's nothing. It's normal for one part of the student council to not know what the other is doing. No, hey, don't nothing, something like that. That isn't normal at all. In fact, it's bad. We're only 3 people. Yuko laughs nervously. She must be terrified. Poor girl. Misha says that you were to put posters in the library for elections, even though they are really far away. I guess it's okay. I didn't know that I could even decide those kind of things. You can. Isn't that great? Aren't you happy? I'm not gonna do her frickin' laughter. It's annoying and loud. And I'm not the type of person now to do that. All the time. Anyway. Misha grabs Yuko's hand and forces her to clap joyously for herself. Yuko doesn't look very happy about learning that she has more responsibility and power than she'd previously thought. Hee-chan, since you're here, you can help me put them up. Pulling out a giant stack of posters from her bag, she cuts them in half like a deck of cards and passes me the slightly smushed half. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. I full screened one of my programs in the background. Pulling a giant stack of posters from her bag, she cuts them in half. Oh, whoops, read this. Shijun had a really good idea. We could put some flyers inside books too. Then even if they try to ignore us, they won't be be spring-loaded. Misha tries her best to convey the same tone Shizune used. It sounds close to the real thing, and it's also a little menacing. She was probably kidding. I liked it. No, please, not that. Oh, poor Yuko. A super ultra aggressive marketing blitz. We're gonna start going door to door too. That's a terrible idea. Misha pouts in her best Shizune impression, fingertips tapping together rapidly in annoyance. Hee-chan, you think every idea is terrible. Yeah, but that idea is too terrible to ignore. I can't have that. Hee-chan, that sounds like a challenge. Mutiny. Mutiny is bad. Don't fight. It was just a joke. Okay. Don't fight. The way Yuko sounds like she's trying to be firm trying to be firm makes me think of a kindergarten teacher. I suppose that makes her very persuasive in her own way. I could see Yuko being a kindergarten teacher. It'd be adorbs. Putting up the posters is surprisingly hard, simply because the library is already plastered with bulletin boards and flyers lining every couple meters, some of them in places so unlikely that I'd never noticed them before. Deciding which of them to peel off in favor of our own ads adds a lot of time to an otherwise simple job. By the time the bell rings to signal the end of lunch, Misha and I still have a sizable amount of posters left. As we leave, we decide to sneak one right by the door. It must be the one that Misha did. It has a little drawing of Shizune at the bottom. Okay, I think it's a good place to stop for now, only because my timer says 5 minutes, and this is a good place for a wipe. Like, I don't want to end awkwardly, so I think this is a good place. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me or from this series, hit the subscribe button, and you're not exiting the Shadyverse. My name is Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys tomorrow.